Worldwide Gaming. I review Brothers. John reveals the top 10 bad sequels. We interview Chris Smith from Thermaltake. And we also interview the lead writer of Assassin's Creed 4. Hello and welcome to Worldwide Gaming. I'm your host Ryan.
I'm John.
I'm Vince.
And today we have something a little bit special. We went to E3 a couple of months ago now.
Yeah.
But we got an interview with the lead writer of Assassin's Creed 4.
Yeah, it was super awesome. He's worked on all the Assassin's Creed games except for the first one.
Yeah, which we don't talk about. We actually got in there by, sneaking our way past. We just one person distracted the
Well, we
guard.
did it just like in Assassin's Creed. We just climbed over the top and free ran.
Shanked him with our knife.
Yeah.
Shanky bits.
Yeah, that's
hidden blade, sorry.
Hidden blade, that's the one, yeah.
Very nice.
But first we actually got going to go to the forecast.
Showers are developing over Chicago as Watch Dogs hacks into our system November 15.
And you are vulnerable. One man has done exactly what we have warned you about.
Residents are advised to stay indoors as Fear Online has opened up for a closed beta on PC. Finally, looking towards the United States now, and Anaheim is expecting warm weather, cooling off as winter approaches with BlizzCon on November 8.
Now at last, on this world, vengeance shall be mine.
So that was the forecast, guys. BlizzCon, it wasn't on last year. This is the first time in 2 years.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know it wasn't on last year.
Yeah, neither.
Such as how hardcore I am a Blizzard fan. But this year, I might actually pay a bit of attention to it because I'm interested to see what they've got to say about Diablo 3 going to the PlayStation 4. Diablo series has always been a PC game, and I just don't know how it could sort of port over to a console. Like, just from the control setup wise, will it work?
I don't think it would, because you think you've got all the quick keys and stuff. It's like putting WoW onto a console. There's so many buttons that you don't have. The control's not big enough to hold that many buttons for you to press everything at once.
Do you reckon they'll allow you to put like a keyboard and mice into the PS4? And
I wouldn't
exactly like that?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the PlayStation 3 allows you to have a Bluetooth keyboard, so I'm not sure about mice though. But I mean, PS4, new tech, whatever.
All right, that's enough about BlizzCon, because now it's my review of Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Starbreeze Studios isn't typically one to release smaller titles onto the Xbox Live Arcade, PlayStation Network and Steam, as their previous titles include shooters such as The Darkness and Syndicate. Starbreeze's first foray into the market is Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, a charming adventure of, you guessed it, two brothers. The game may present itself as a fun little game with a gameplay gimmick, but it quickly turns into a full-on adventure with some rather dark turns, while still utilising its excellent story and controls. The game starts out sometime after the death of the two sons' mother. While mourning at a gravestone, your father also becomes ill and needs medicine from a mysterious tree located far away. Well, that's all I could figure out, as most of the story requires you to piece it together yourself, because the characters in-game speak a kind of made-up language. After this short intro, you are then thrown into the game to experience its most interesting mechanic. In Brothers, you control both characters at the same time on the same controller. This is done by using the left control stick to control the older brother with left trigger for his interactions, and the right control stick for the younger brother with right trigger for his interactions. If it sounds confusing, it can be at times, and unfortunately the game isn't long enough to fully wrap your head around it. Although luckily the game never really demands that you be precise with the movement, so it's not really an issue. Each brother also has their own distinct personality. The younger brother is more carefree and playful, while the older one is more serious and straight to the point. This plays well when interacting with NPCs throughout the game. Talking to someone with a little brother might show a small cutscene of them playing around, but talking to them with the older brother will quickly show you the direction of where you need to go. Brothers at Heart is a puzzle game, and there are many times where you need to use both brothers in a correct manner to progress through the story. Further to their personalities, the brothers also possess different physical strengths and weaknesses. The older brother is stronger, so he can lift heavy objects or switches, whereas a younger brother can fit into tight spaces. These puzzles where you need to work together are a definite highlight of the game. The game presents itself in a very vibrant, colourful, cartoony style of graphics. And apart from the fact that your father is ill, the game seems mostly like a fun journey between two brothers. Not far into the 3 or 4 hour story though, things quickly take a turn towards a more disturbing and dark path, which is quite unexpected. After getting used to the control scheme, Brothers will present you with an excellent tale with great puzzles and a great story throughout the time it takes to complete. It may not set the gaming world alight, but when people think about the year 2013 in gaming, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons should definitely be mentioned. So that was my review of Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Excellent, excellent Xbox Live Arcade game.
Definitely. I mean, I saw that on the Xbox Live Marketplace, and I went, oh, I'm not too sure. You know, I mean, I just downloaded Crackdown, the free games with gold that week, and I went, no, I'm going to go blow stuff up, and then I'll get into something a bit more serious.
Was it hard to get used to the controls? Because, you know, it was about the two analog sticks controlling two different people, and that's pretty much it. What was...
It's something that you never get really used to. Like, what I had to do, since you're controlling the older brother and the younger brother, I always had to make sure that the older brother was on the left side.
That's what I was about to bring up. If it goes over there, you're just like, what the hell?
But there are times when you're trying to like make them both go forward and they both veer off like that a bit. You try to correct yourself and just go like even further. So sometimes you just need to stop and like collect your thoughts and like recalibrate your brain.
Yeah, no, you'd have to. I mean, is it a particularly long game, or is it made long by the fact that you've got to go, wait, which one's left again?
No, it's a very short game. It's only like maybe 3 or 4 hours, so... it's definitely not like in the league of Journey or Limbo, but it's pretty high up there. It would be something that a lot of people will be talking about at the end of the year.
That's pretty cool.
Cool.
All right, so that's it for my review. But now we're going to go to a break. So after the break, we have the top 10.